There is a slight risk of seeing severe weather for the majority of the state tomorrow, but closer to the coast there's only a level 1 out of 5 or marginal threat. This is all because of a cold front which is approaching our area. The cold front is going to move rather quickly, so most of the thunderstorms are going to be short-lived, but some of them might pack a punch as they make their way through, and some of them do have the chance of being intense. Our main concern are going to be the strong thunderstorms, the gusty winds, and the large hail, and I do have to keep a small threat of an isolated tornado, but not a lot of tornadic activity is expected tomorrow. Once again, not a lot of tornadic activity for tomorrow. Our main concerns, once again, are the strong storms, gusty winds, and large hail. Along with the thunderstorms, we have to deal with toasty temperatures for one more day in the 80s in the upstate and in the 90s everywhere else. The reason we're not going to hit the 90s in the upstate is because the rain and storms are going to start to move in just before peak heating. The rain and storms are expected to move in around 2 to 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And you notice the reds, the yellows, the oranges, those are those stronger thunderstorms embedded within this line. You see those hold together as they make their way through the Midlands, but once they pass the Midlands, that's when they start to fizzle out and die out. So that's why we only have a level 1 out of 5 risk closer to the coast. And you see they fizzle out even more as they continue to make their way through. And you do see a couple of isolated showers continuing as we head into the early morning hours on Saturday. So I do have a small chance of seeing a couple of showers for your Saturday morning. But if you do see any severe weather, send it to me. Send it to Will's Weather on Facebook, at WillsWX on Twitter, and WillsWeather@Outlook.com if you want to email it to me. Send me things like damage, hail, anything that you see. Send me your photos and videos and I will post them on my social media. Now, going back to that chance of rain that we do have in place for your Saturday, Saturday afternoon is looking pretty nice. Now, I do have a chance of isolated thunderstorms in the PD and low country driven by the sea breeze. Only a 30% chance, but it should be a pretty nice day for your Saturday. Once those system effects do completely move out of the area, we are cooling off even more down into the 70s, and we are going to see partly cloudy skies for your Mother's Day. So a great Mother's Day is expected, and dry weather is expected to continue through at least mid next week. 20% chance of rain for your Wednesday, and temperatures are starting to climb back into the 80s after taking a dip into the 70s through early next week. Now, you see rain chances do return by late next week. That's all because of that coastal low that I mentioned last update. We are continuing to watch that for some sort of tropical or subtropical development. And obviously the rain chances are going to be a little bit higher closer to the coast because that's where that low is going to be. But we are going to continue to monitor that and see what it does. But it does look like it is going to bring a chance of rain towards the end of next week. And the temperatures are going to rebound back into the 80s late next week. Keep it here at Will's Weather for all the latest information.